right, so I'm back. Sorry, I don't normally do videoing in the morning like this, but I'm really hooked on doing it in my car. I don't know why. I think it's I love the, wait, let me see, is that all right? No, I gotta click that. So I like the colors. All right, I like the colors. All right, so, okay, so in the Bible, and again, I saw it on The Chosen One recently, is Jesus basically comes across this guy, and he's just, demonic and all this stuff. And what ends up happening is, I forget what Jesus said to him and how it goes around. I think he might have said, well, who are you, or whatever. And the demon or demons inside him said, we are legion. Now, legion means like a bunch of different, like, like a legion of soldiers, like a whole bunch of them. Well, this is like a legion of demons. So now, reflect back to what I just said about how narcissists never truly individuate. So they copy and imprint off of all of these different people, and they become these people essentially to some degree. And so then they move on to the next target, because the first one they never individuated from, then another one. And that's why that guy said, we are legion. Okay? So sadly, the narcissist also, especially when they're younger, or it could be in their older, they might be like, well, this guy's a tough guy. No one fucks with this person. So they'll target them and they'll imprint off of them. So that's why a lot of narcissists do a lot of really cruel, sick stuff, So really, okay, that kind of got off track a little bit. Really what I want to say is that this whole we are legion thing, when you start to understand what a narcissist is and the tactics they use, and you begin to understand on a deep level, you go, wait a minute. That was in the Bible. That's what that was talking about. We are legion. And there's something else I said in this video series that also reflected back to something in the Bible. But over the last couple of years that I've been doing this, it's like I started going, wait a minute, that was in the book of Genesis. That was, when the serpent, said this to them and did that. And it said, we are not ashamed in chapter 2, verse 25, like they were in the garden with God. And it says, and they were not ashamed. But then right after they ate of the fruit in chapter 3, it said they knew that they were naked, and it said they were ashamed. And then God walked in the garden, said, Adam, Eve were out there, and it said they hid from God. And then God called out again, Adam, Eve, where art thou? And Adam said, well, we're hiding. And God said, why are you hiding? And Adam goes, because we're ashamed. And I'm like, that's what narcissists do. They make you feel so ashamed that you hide. You literally hide from yourself. You disconnect from yourself, and thus you disconnect from God. All of this stuff is biblical, and it's not just in the Bible. It's in other religious teachings too. So I'm going to leave this video at this. I know it was a long video, but God, I hope you guys, I may have broken this video up into 3 or 4 parts, because I don't really like long videos. You people need, go ahead and let me know if you guys like it when the videos are kept together like long pieces, or if they're broken up into chunks. Because I think that people don't like videos more than 7 to 10 minutes. And this video is probably way longer than that, like 20, 30 minutes. So I'm going to leave it at that. God bless you guys. I hope these videos start to help you heal. Because one thing, at least for me, and one thing, well, not for me, I think it's for most people, when you start to understand what's going on, when you learn these lessons, you're like, oh, is that what's going on? When you start to it's like, because it's not just narcissist abuse. It could be a lot of things. Something I learned, when you learn healing work like NLP and hypnosis and energy healing, is usually there's an understanding that you don't have yet. And when you do have it, the emotions begin to heal. All of a sudden there's this realization, an aha moment, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, I see what's going on. And then you have healing moments. That's why I've been making these videos every single day for the last, I don't know, it's been like 8 days or 10 days now. I'm on a roll now, because I'm putting the pieces together in a way that your brain can begin to understand, and then your emotional system can begin to heal. Now, here's why I'm saying that, is because I'm in contact with some people, and they're not healing, or they haven't healed, and they're still in that dark stage, and yet it's been 2 years or more, and I'm like, what's going on with this person? Like, why aren't they healing? Now, these aren't people that are necessarily working with me. They're just emailing me or maybe calling me once in a while. Here's the deal, people. You've got to get in with some healing work. But I will tell you this. if you've been listening to this video series for the last, my car, I call it, what do I call it? Night Talks with Mike or whatever. Where you're looking at my odometer and stuff here in my car. This series alone should heal you. I'm going to get out of here. God bless you guys. And I really, truly hope that you guys are healing from this. Not only healing from this, but learning from this so it empowers you. All right. And that, again, that's the same thing. When you start seeing the light, it's just like Toto and the Wizard of Oz, a little dog. And at the very end of the golden brick road, or what is it, the yellow brick road, and they got to the end, and Toto ran off. And Dorothy's like, no, Toto, no. And Toto pulled the curtain out. He opened the curtain open, and behind the big booming voice was this little tiny man in this little tiny space, speaking into a microphone that were connected to these loudspeakers, and he was intimidating and bullying people. And that's exactly what a narcissist is. Inside, a narcissist is more terrified than you are. They are fucking scared. And here's what they're terrified of you being Toto and pulling the curtain back, going, oh my God, is this what I was afraid of? Oh, and then Dorothy again, what are the Dorothy issues? You mean you're the one who's been bullying and intimidating people? You bad man. You're causing a lot of, and they cause a lot of damage. But the thing is, like, when you realize they're like little mice. They're little tiny scared mice. And all you have to do is stomp on them. God bless you guys. See ya. Bye.